Hey guys, this is Alex Rivera. Welcome to The New Race. And I just want to talk about something that's been in my mind for quite some time. And I know that I'm not going to be respected after this. And many people may come after me talking about this. And guess what? I think there's no better time to talk about this than now. It's really time to start thinking about what's really going on in this world. So many horrible things are being exposed in classified documents. Many people are very frustrated, confused, and they're just feeling very disappointed in this world. And I'm there with you. Truth is, we have to wake up now, and it's really time to start thinking about things that we do not want to think about. I know how easy it is to just sweep something under the rug and forget about it and go on about your day and act like nothing ever happened. But truth is, there are more things in this world that we do not know about that just may be very horrific, and we don't want to think about it, and I get it. You know, we want to act like everything is good, we're living a normal life, and there's no way something horrible like this could happen. But reality is, we are shifting to a whole new reality within ourselves, within the parallel of the universe. And good versus evil is at war spiritually. You may not see it. You may see it physically. Actually, it's actually happening physically, but it's not really talked about. But now that these classified documents have been exposed, many people are being more self-conscious about it. The truth is, you're not alone if you're feeling lost, confused, and just feeling frustrated and feeling like you have no control. Truth is, you do. You have to speak about these things. These situations that are happening, we just can't forget about it. We can't just drop the ball and, never come back to it. We must talk about it, and I think it's really important. I'm very passionate about this because, my whole mission with The New Race is to help you elevate, to find the truth, find yourself within, and elevate consciously and vibrate at a higher frequency. So important because when you vibrate at a higher frequency, it actually creates a very massive impact in the world, very positively too. There's a whole war of good versus evil going on, and you really just have to pay attention to what's happening. As I wanted to mention, me growing up, I've always had this vision where life is just weird. I've always questioned our reality. Since I was a kid, I always believed in alien. I kind of always already knew that maybe I am one, or maybe they're just among us. Truth is, there's more of the truth that's to come. You have to prepare yourself for it. You have to acknowledge what's happening. Even though you may feel like you don't have control, you do, and it starts with you first. Growing up, I grew up Catholic. I came from a religious background. My entire family tree is religious. I even got baptized. And I'm not saying religion is a bad thing. Actually, like religion, the fact that it gives people hope and it gives people something to believe in, and also it just makes some people have a better life. And the thing about religion now that I'm questioning is religion even real? There are a few topics that I want to discuss, because of religion, and I just question now if religion is even true, and to be quite frank, it's not. We all should know that religion is man-made. The head of the religion tree is corrupt. As you can see in classified files, there are, few hints. People worship the evil. In this world, it is not God's world. People know that the ruler of this world is Satan, and he's in charge of a lot of things, which is another thing that we need to be careful, because many people are being deceived through religion, through systems, and Now with this new era, the new race is actually helping you acknowledge it. It's time for all of this old system ways to be teared down. And it's not a bad thing to tear it down. I think it's something that we do need, and I think it's something that the higher ups need to face, and there's nothing that they can do about it because it is divine. It's all meant to happen, and we're all meant to question the reality that we supposedly live in. The reason why I turned away from being Catholic, guys, is, I found out that, that they were trafficking children. I am not for that 100% at all. Even, my local Catholic church that I used to go in, recently said in the past 80 years, it was ruled by abusers and people would do things to children. And it could have been in the church for all I know. Allegedly, I think I heard some say, yeah, it did. Thing is, guys, growing up religion, and I am Mexican American, many people looked up to the Virgin Mary. I always thought it was beautiful. It's a beautiful mural, and I'm not disrespecting it in any way, but now that the truth is coming out, how much of this is actually really true? Are we being lied to? Are we being fooled? Are we being used? What I'm saying is, I've done my extensive research, and first of all, I will say I don't know it all, but I do know that something weird is happening. We just need to be self-aware. Now, I think the new wave is not going to be religion anymore. I really think spirituality is on the rise. It's actually much more of a beautiful thing because religion actually is kind of quite like politics. It divides people to many groups. And if you really know the truth and do your actual research, there are tablets that talk about the Gilgamesh. There is tablets that talk about Anu or Enki and all these names that are brought up that are from lineage and lineages ago. I'm talking about thousands of years, and it is predated and documented. You just really have to do the research on your own. Me as a Mexican, I grew up even thinking that Jesus is white. And truth is, if you look at, these government publications, these government interviews, for example, like Putin actually showed what Jesus actually looked like, and he wasn't light complected like me. It was said that Jesus was a little dark complected. I just never understood why, they created this false narrative of these biblical figures. And I just think that it's all part of the game, is to divide and make people go against each other. The beautiful thing about spirituality is, there's no division. Spirituality actually calls for a unity, makes people come together in divine time and to reunite and actually open your eyes to the truth. And I think that's what's really beautiful about spirituality, guys. I'm not saying Jesus or God is not real. I still do believe in God and Jesus. There is an entity that created this entire beautiful universe, and that is no lie at all. Where the lie comes from is the people from the top who's been spreading false narratives for many centuries, for who knows how long it's been. I just think it's finally time. The new race, new era, the new world. It's time to wake up and start realizing that religion is actually causing people to divide. In fact, I think religion actually keeps you in the bubble and not grow. And the thing about spirituality, guys, is everyone has to grow, and it starts within. It spreads consciously and very spiritual, and it vibrates off a energy frequency. Once you start to develop an elevation as you grow and grow, within yourself as a human being, you will start to realize a lot of things in this world put into your face is not good for you. And I'm talking about the false narratives, the food, the programming, the medicines sometimes, politics. It's just not healthy. I think it's the old systematic ways that's keeping us behind. But now we're in a new era, and I think it's really time to elevate and grow cautiously. Like I said, radiate at a higher frequency. I'm not saying to leave your religion or anything. All I'm saying is start thinking about what is actually true. I'm not scared to say that I'm not religious. I am still a man of God and a man of truth. And for that reason is why I chose to be spiritual instead. Because being spiritual actually promotes you to grow and to adapt and to start really think about the truth. And all of this that I'm talking about is no threat to anyone. I am just simply here to say, hey, let's wake up. What time is it? It's whole 2026, guys. And I really think it is a time of truth, the time of elevation. But hey, that is all I have to say, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.